The tech industry has long been under scrutiny for its lack of diversity and its lack of progress when it comes to employing women and people of color. Now, they're saying that diversity is so important to them that we're seeing this evolving argument of calling these diversity strategies and the data, workforce demographic data, calling them protected trade secrets. This raises the question of whether this is something that is really valuable to them, or is it something that they're simply trying to hide under this legal doctrine? Traditionally, we think about a trade secret as things like the Google algorithm or the Coke formula or the sauce that they put on the Big Mac sandwich. Things that are unique to a company that they invest in that has an economic value and brings them a competitive advantage. So there are a few ways that tech companies are doing this, at least. One way is when the public seeks this information through a Freedom of Information Act request. Information that's collected by the government, the public comes in and wants to have access to see whether these companies really are inclusive. Then the company can say, nope, sorry, this is exempt under trade secret theory. Another example is in the discrimination context. If there's a lawsuit that comes up and there's requests for information, they can say, no, we don't want to turn this information over because it's a protected trade secret. A third way is through non-compete agreements. IBM, for example, tries to prevent their chief diversity officer from going to Microsoft because you have our trade secrets in this diversity information. So if companies really value diversity, instead of trying to protect it and conceal it as a trade secret, they should be transparent about this information and voluntarily share it. Hopefully, this type of open model will encourage more accountability and transparency. And the tech industry, these companies will start looking at this like a shared pursuit, a way that they can collaborate to strive towards diversity goals rather than just looking at this as another way to simply compete.